What's going on? Showtime here. Well, I'm bringing you another video. Now I'm at my other job. Anyway, I'm over here at Sanger Boats here in Fresno, California. I'm gonna do some polishing for some metal polishing for them. I used to do metal polishing. I used to have a shop a few years back, the metal polishing, and everything was going good, and everything went well, but I just decided to close the shop, and but I come over here and do work for them here at their place. They have their own polishing shop here. I used to work here years ago. Now they don't really have any guys working in here anymore like they used to. There was 3 of us working here at one time. I mean, this place was booming, but they decided to go with powder coating and stuff like that, anodizing type stuff. So every now and then they'll call me and see if I can do some work for them, and here I am. I decided to bring you guys along with me for the ride, I guess. But what I did already, parts came like that. It's sandblasted. What I did, I went ahead and started cleaning them up, sizeling them. I'll show you what wheels I use and stuff like that, but I got to do all these, kind of just give it a little satin look, just to polish it up. Okay, let me show you what I did here. This here, it's called a grease wheel. It's kind of worn out already, but it's a grease wheel, what we call a grease wheel. What it is, it's basically hot glue that we heat up in a crock pot, and we put this 220 sand on there. Some put 120, some put 180, some put 220. This is 220, and that's what takes out the scratches and imperfections or whatever, instead of using a belt sander. This over here would be sisal wheel. It's just a really hard fiber material, and this right here would take out the scratches from that one. That one leaves. This right here would take out, and it kind of leaves it like this here. Leaves it like this. You can see this is the sisal part, and this is not sisal. You see where I left the scratch marks? This is all 220 marks, and you just kind of sisal it up and you get that look, and then you'll buff it out after. Okay, I'll show you guys that. But that's what that one there does, that sisal wheel. Okay. After this, we'll go ahead and we'll put the buff wheel on, and then, which is one of these right here, but naturally it's gonna be a lot bigger than this one. And this over here is a satin wheel. This is what we use to satin some parts. A lot of people want satin look on it, and all it is just a Scotch-Brite pad. All right, but I'm gonna do some work here, and I'm gonna show you guys how to do it and what I'm doing. And here's Robert. I won't show his face because we don't have to show faces. But all right, let me get myself situated and then I'll get back to you. All right, here we go. Let's get this thing going here. All right. As always, what you want to do, you want to put, your mask, your gloves, your eye protection. What we're gonna do, we're just gonna grease this side right here. Already grease this side, then we'll sisal it and we'll go from there. what we got. All right. See a bunch of little scratches and all that, but those are as deep as they look. Actually really fine lines. What we're gonna do now, we're gonna get them out, like I said, with that Sisal wheel right there. First, what we're gonna do, we're gonna get this is what you call what polisher's called. It's called whitey. I mean, I don't know. All it is it's like a cornstarch type stuff here, and what it does, it takes off all the compound that gets left behind. And you definitely want to take that off, because all it's going to do is smear. You kind of want to take it off when it's hot, though, when the part is hot. It makes it a lot easier. See, a lot of this, the grease and stuff from the grease wheel, it gets stuck in here. Kind of smears around. Well, the way to get that out, and it's kind of hard to get it out of aluminum. It leaves a lot of this dark streaks in here. I'll show you how I do it. All I do is, instead of going forward, I go backwards with it. I kind of, let me see, I'll show you here. Instead of going this way with it, I'll go like this, up and down. But what I'll do, I'll bring it back up. And that's what cleans it. Just bring it back up all the way. And it takes it down. All right? And just kind of get your little cornstarch there and clean it up. Get as much as you can out of there, of course. Okay? And then we'll go ahead and size roll those, and I'll show you what they look like. Ready? All right, here we go. Put you down right here. I'll grab my parts. Okay? Here we go. My gloves. Alrighty. Here's that part. Okay. The way the grease lines are up and down, you want to kind of cut these at an angle. You want to use the Sisal at an angle, and when you want to buff, you want to buff it back straight. Okay? I'll show you guys. But that's about it on that. If you wanted to get all these imperfections out like that right there, this guy's not really worried about it too much. We would use a belt sander, which is on the other side of this room. Okay? Alright, let me put this down. And get you over here. Alright. So there you go. So now what I gotta do, see, that one's already done. Okay, see all this compound and stuff? We don't want that on there. What we'll do, we'll get that little whitey stuff here. Just kind of sprinkle it on there. Wipe it down. Wipe it down, wipe it down, wipe it down. Okay? Alright, let's see if we can buff that part out. really quick, and then I'll get back on all this stuff right here. All this stuff has to be done today by 3:30, and it's already 2 o'clock. No, it's 1 o'clock. All right, let's get back on it. I'm gonna be over here on this side now. Let's see here. We'll move you here. Yes, you can get it. So now I'm gonna be over here. All right. For this one, we're going to use green compound, the polishing compound. A lot of people use white, green, there's maroon stuff. I like to use the green. Works for me. Here we go. Check it out. See what we got here. Okay. There you go. Hey, look at, there's a girl on the wall. Alright. That damn picture's been there for years. Anyway, there you go. A little more of that whitey. Forgot to mention that anytime you're, this is like for the beginners, I guess, that are starting to polish. Anytime you're going around these holes right here, you want to kind of go around them. You want to kind of go around them, okay, on top. But you gotta stay away from those holes so you don't stretch them. Especially if you're working on like a show car or a show bike or anything that people are going to be looking at. They don't want to see those stretch marks on there. Trust me, they don't. So what you want to do, you just kind of work around them. You know what I mean? When you're greasing them or whatever, just work around it. You don't necessarily have to hit it right there. And then at the end, just buff. But the grease wheel and the size wheel will stretch these out, and that's what we don't want. Ready? Alrighty. But anyway, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit over here at my other job. Like I said, I used to have a shop. I've been doing polishing for, wow, at least 38 years, over 30 years. I just got kind of burnt out with it.
close the shop. I don't know. But anyway, I don't have no desire to reopen another shop. I do this polishing for the boat shop because they've always been good to me. So I just come over here and do what they need and take off. Go to my other job, which is at the store out there. But anyway, yeah, there you go. There's a few steps you got to take to get the stuff, prepped and ready to go. But it's not an easy job, I'll tell you that. It's just not an easy job. These rails right here got to be done too. Not an easy job, I'll tell you that. But when you see the end result, it's awesome. It's pretty good. It's a good feeling, especially if you see it like on a show car or something. You're at a car show, and you take pride in your work, and you see it out at a show, and a car at a show that you did, and you got your name on their plaque or whatever it may be. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty awesome. I got my name on a few show cars around, just around everywhere, not necessarily just California. But yeah, that's it, man. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Just kind of give you guys an idea of how to polish metal. You got to have the right machines. I'll tell you, you got to have the right machines. People want to do them with drills and different type bench grinders and stuff like that. You got to have the right machine. These machines right here are, of course, these are industrial. These are the way they go. These are the ones what shops have. They got the big 10-horse motors. So yeah, they spin, and I'll tell you what, these will rip your arm off if you're not careful. You got to be really careful when you're using these machines. Always use the guards. We got the guards here. Try not to use loose clothing, because it will fly up on you. It happened to me before, so I know from personal experience. It ripped the apron right off of me, and yeah, it wasn't nothing nice. So yeah, you just gotta use caution when you're working with these machines, and the outcome will be awesome. So yeah, I think, me personally, the key to polishing, you gotta have speed. You gotta have speed. Your machine has to have some kind of speed. It's gotta be fast, not overly fast, but it's gotta have some kind of, to where you don't bog it down. If you got a machine where you're bogging it down by putting weight on it, it's gonna work, but it's not, it's not nothing like doing it, like this. A lot of guys can't get these machines, of course, but speed is the main factor for me. That's what I think it is. You can have the biggest machine in the world, and if it doesn't have enough speed to get the job done, it's just not going to give you a good outcome. So there you go, man. There's rails over there. Anyway, like I said, I'm over at Sanger Boats. There's that picture again. And I got to get back to work, because like I said, I got to get this done at 3:30. Okay, man. Talk to you guys later. Showtime. And I'm out of here.